Hello everyone and welcome back to the UNPL. This time week 6, we're facing down Flygon and his Florida Flygons. Let's get right into the match, and this is probably the match I'm the most nervous about of the whole season so far, and probably for the rest of the season. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more, and see you right at the match. Jirachi Deoxys, Ursaluna, really? So he didn't bring Flygon, okay. So no Flygon. I actually had no real clue what he was going to be bringing potentially against me, so I was fairly nervous about all of it. But okay, I'm kind of okay with this. I'm kind of a little bit sad I didn't bring the Flashfire Heatran, but I think I'm good on this. We stick with our plan, which is the lead slash. There we go. Deox right in the lead. Good. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. I wanted to see the Deoxys out front. We go knock off. We can... I hope it is not that weakness policy set he ran. I hope it is not his week 5 weakness policy. Okay. He's thinking good. Good, I've got him thinking. Now if he switches out, I can knock off anything. If he stays in, I can knock him off and I can take him out. So again, this whole thing is basically I want to get rid of the item. I want to get rid of some item. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please, taunt. I'm not even setting up anything. Oh, it's gone. Eject pack. Ooh, fun. I have removed Deoxys. Deoxys is entirely removed from the game. I love the taunt tech. I am a big fan of the taunt tech. Okay, Deoxys is now gone. If he switches out, okay, that is fine. This thing did everything it needed to. It's gone. This thing is done. Good. I outspeed Crocalor. I outspeed the Muck. I outspeed everything but the Jirachi. So, yeah, it's, Crocalor, Jirachi, Muck, Ursa, and Azu. So I speed everything other than the Jirachi, which is good. Depending on what he brings in, I can change up my plans. This is good. This is good. Crocalor. All right, I love it. I love it. Okay, he's gonna wipe me out here with a fire type move, but I just want to take off its Eviolite, because this thing is gonna be annoying to deal with no matter what. So I want to just get rid of this thing now. Sandslash did everything Sandslash needed to do, which is perfectly acceptable for me. Like, it did its one job. Its one job was go in, hit thing, and take out Deoxys. Head empty. No thought, head empty. Yeah, Crocalor is not a Terra on his team. Yeah, I'm in the Academy League. I know someone had a Terra Crocalor. Terra Fairy Crocalor, I remember what they brought one week. Which is, I mean, that matches up well. You know, Fairy and Fire have very good synergy. Which is why I'm glad we don't have a Fairy Fire type yet, because that would be horrifying to deal with. Really, the only thing that could handle is like, okay? Yeah, it's neutral damage and you're all bold. The Violite. Flamethrower, yeah, that's fine. Physically Bolt. Shook off the taunt. I think, honestly, at this point, do I keep it? Well, then again, I outspeed everything else if I can get Chilly Reception. So if I can get up Chilly Reception, I outspeed literally everything on his team. He doesn't have any sort of big form setup, so that's actually good. I wanted to get rid of that Eviolite, and from the look of that looks like he is physically defensive. Okay. Stomping Tantrum, good call on my switch. But I have Black Sludge, so I can heal. I am not sure, so I don't... Yeah, we just go Yawn here. We'll see if he switches, but I don't quite think. This is mixed tech Bolt. This is mixed tech. I want to hit the Yawn just in case he switches out, or just again put this thing to sleep, so I can pivot out and get some other stuff rocking and rolling. But the Deoxys is gone. which was my biggest fear. Thankfully, he didn't bring the Weavile, which was another thing I was afraid of. So, I guess at this point, so it's Muck. Well, let me note on my notepad. So, Empty Head is getting withdrawn. Oh, anything is... Please bring in the Ursaluna. Oh, yes, please! Bear is getting slept! The bear is getting slept now! That could not have gone better for me. That absolutely could not have gone better. Press not. That could not have gone any better for me. I can check to see what this thing has. He's withdrawing. Okay, good. Muck. Alright, that's Muck. That I know is the Alolan Muck. Okay. He's gonna go for knockoff here. And I want to get this thing asleep. This thing is something that is kind of infuriating to me to deal with. Knockoff. Yep. Okay, that's... Okay. Knock off my Black Sludge, which is perfectly fine. I just want this thing... Because now this thing can't really do anything to me. It can't really do much. We pivot out here now. I also pop off my Regenerator, because now you do a lot less damage with your knockoff, because knockoff is more powerful when you're moving an item. I no longer. You're not Black Sludge. You're probably Shuka. Jirachi! Hello there, my friend Jirachi. Chillingly bad joke. Boop. We dipping out of here. That is a Jirachi. Hello there. Which means I can proc my Slash Rush, and I think I can speed you now. Which again is the whole goal of what the Slash is. The Slash is basically go in and just hit things. It goes in and just kind of like slaps things around. It's not meant to do a whole lot, and it already did its job fantastically. Let's just go knockoff. Whether we outspeed or not, I didn't put any speed into this thing, so whether we outspeed or not is kind of irrelevant. It's mostly just pressure. Well, it's two-put pressure. Because I do have Terra Ghost, so he may be expecting, am I going to go Terra Ghost? You know, go Terra Ghost, Terra Blast, and kind of hit things, or, you know, what am I going to do? Because I didn't go into Heatran. Specifically, Heatran would have just walled this thing into next millennium. So what is he doing here? What is the goal? What is the play? What is it? Withdrawing the Jirachi. Okay, smart. Head empty. No thoughts. Head empty only. Crocalor. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So he's good. Good. Again, you. Okay. Let's see. So. Max power is 120, plus stab is 180 to 90. Yeah, no, it's more powerful to go with triple axle anyway. There's really no reason. Okay, it doesn't hit. Oh, yeah, hit one time. That's fine. Slack off. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, this thing I know is just okay. So slack off. Okay. I can fish for some poisons. Again, I can just put stuff. So this puts momentum on my side for a bit, which is good. So it is. So Deoxys is got Muck, Jirachi, Rocco. Okay. There's a part of me that wants to preserve the Slash. There's a part of me, but I also think potentially not. Potentially not preserving it. He's thinking, like, this is what I love about draft matches. You get like this back and forth. You get this fantastic back. Like, I don't think we go for another Alolan Sand Slash goes for the throat on literally everything again. Sand Slash gets 10. I'm not bringing in the other stuff. I don't want to have any burn potential on it. As well as again, this thing can just heal. Withdrawing head empty. Good. Who's coming in now? Make-A-Wish. The Make-A-Wish Foundation. Alright, it is Jirachi. Yawn. It'd be fitting Jirachi goes to sleep. love the names. I wish I had the cleverness to come up with like snappy names for everything, which is one weakness of my week in, week outs. But wait, also I just realized, wait. Azumarill, Ursaluna, Mach, Jirachi, Scarlet. He has no ground immunity. If I can get Swampert in, Swampert can kind of hit things. Okay. What's he gonna go for here? You're psychic. Okay. Okay, we bulk. Yawn. Jirachi's going drowsy. Listen, no, stop. We just immediately reset it. Zero reception. Immediately resetting it. U-turn. Fun. Okay, so it's U-turn. Okay. Probably bringing out... Who are you bringing out? Muck. Okay. He's bringing out Muck. Alright, that's good. Yeah, I think what we do now is we bring in Swampert. I think we bring in the Swampert now. Because Swampert was there for Ursaluna. It was also sort of there... Well... Also Revavroom. Also Revavroom. Because... I mean, Rev was also kind of there for Flygon. So... I think... Yeah, I think we just go for this one. I think we go into Rev. Because I want to see what this thing has. We know it has knockoff. Floats in the air with its air balloon. I want to go shift gear. We're shifting into high gear. I wish I had gone for Iron Head. That would have been so much better. But then again, Temper Flare does at least give me a better reliable move on hitting the... Oh, he's withdrawing into Croco. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Shifting gears. Which doesn't do anything because I know this thing has Unaware. So that does absolutely nothing. But I can actually check what it's got. Yeah, we can check it out what it's got. It's not going to do a whole lot. That's a lot more than I thought unless it's a crit. Oh! That wasn't even a crit. Was he thinking I was going to get greedy? So Encore, Stomping Tantrum, Slack Off, and Flamethrower. Okay. Yeah, Stomping Tantrum for the Heat Ran. Stomping Tantrum from the Melty Face. Okay. So is he Shuka? Is he Shuka Muck? The good thing is that's a big damage roll. So that the good thing is, I mean, right, it's a Violet. No more a Violet. He doesn't have as much bulk anymore, so I can do a lot more damage to him. Unaware did save him there, but is it physical or special now? Right, because the knockoff hit did factor in the Violet, so that skewed the rolls. Okay, unless it was a very below roll. Withdrawing head empty. Okay, who's coming in? Probably Unbearable. Unbearable. Alright. I mean, I am Air Balloon. I am Air Balloon, so there is that. I have no reason to Terra. Surviving Blood Moon. Survive. He thought I was gonna Terra. He thought I was gonna Terra that turn, which is fine because I didn't, and that was the goal. Yeah, at this point, we just high horsepower. At this point, we just high horsepower. So I think we can take out Blood Moon Ursaluna here. It's a little tight, but it might be able to take it out here. And nothing wants to come into this thing. So the little engine that could does what the engine can. He's probably running some checks on the damage outputs because we are not adamant 252. We're jolly 200, which was there, I believe, which if I recall correctly was to outspeed the Deoxys at +2. Well, at +2 we outspeed the Deoxys, which I didn't need. I could have gone adamant this time, but again, I didn't know how the Deoxys matchup was going to go. That taunt lead was the best thing I could have hoped for. Oh, I'm Traslasing, right? I'm Traslasing. Wait. Blood Moon is the Terrifying? No, we're Traslasing. You can't use Blood Moon twice in a row. Whether or not we do what we do, it comes down to whatever. So we figure out, we go Vacuum Wave. Not very effective. We take out the Ursaluna. We take the Ursaluna out. I think we just go Temper Flare now. Because... yeah, so... yeah, at this point I think we just go Temper Flare. Because if he switches out, that's okay. Yeah, Temper Flare. I didn't want to go for the miss. That Ursaluna scared me, and Ursaluna is now game ended. The Ursaluna I wanted gone. Now probably brings in Azumarill, and Azumarill's probably going to take me out with... oh, wait. Rachi? Is this a Scarf Rachi? Is this a Scarf Rachi? I mean, we should outspeed Scarf Rachi. Yeah, we outspeed Scarf Rachi. Yeah, high horsepower was the call there. High horsepower was definitely the call, but that is fine. Rev, you did extremely fantastically, Rev. The little engine that could did all the engine could. Actually, in this case, what he's got left is... so Blood Moon is gone. Azumarill, so Azumarill... Deoxys, BM... I guess we just go into... well, he'll outspeed me. Yeah, we go this one, and then we reset the thing. Go Slowking. Go Slowking. Until the reception. He's probably gonna swap out. Unless he's gonna go for like, maybe Grass? Or Wish or something? But depending on what he does, we go into either Melty Face, aka Heatran, or we go into Slash. I want to get this thing here so I can get my Regenerator going, because he can't take me out. Or he goes for U-turn, in which case he pivots, in which case, again, I can get my favorable pivot then. Psychic, okay. Okay, we get the thing in. Switching out, people. Wow. Chillingly bad joke. So... I think this thing has to be Scarf. Which means that we should outspeed the thing. I think we go into Heatran. We go into Heatran here. Heatran is one that I was nervous on. So let's see. So he goes. So he has Azumarill remaining. I think we just go Lava Plume. Because there's nothing that Crocalor can really do against me. Like, yeah, I mean, it can't move the Stomping Tantrum, but if I burn the Azumarill, that's fine, because it's a 30% burn chance with Lava Plume. If he goes into Muck, I have a 30% chance of burning the Muck, which is also fantastic. Nothing really wants to come into Heatran, and I don't think this thing gets a ground move. Like, unless it's like a Dig Power Earth. Okay, it's not Scarf. Okay. Burn? Make it, okay, no, it went back. He's probably going into Azu. Which I can just heal that off immediately. Azu or... okay, so he goes into Muck. What did he think I was going for? Dark Pulse? What did he think I was going for? Yes! Got the burn! Muck is now entirely no longer threat mitigated. It is now completely mitigated as a threat. I don't need to worry about this thing as much anymore. I can start chipping away your damage. We can also go for my other idea, which was now we go Protecto mode. Shields up. So now we can scout what this thing's got here. He's probably going to go for Protect. He's probably going to go for a knockoff here just to check what we got. Protect. Shields up. Knockoff. Yep. That's what I was expecting. Shields. Heatran protected itself. Then. We should... going to Gloking here? Because, like... Well, no, we don't need to worry about it. Because, like, yeah, Gloking can't really do a thing to this thing. I guess go Earth Power. Like, I mean, we're gonna get knocked off anyway. But we might as well at least try and take out the Muck. Because when the Muck's taken out, then Rillaboom kind of goes ham. Oh, special defense down, too. That's good. Oh, that burn is just eating everything alive. Love it. At this point, I think I can Flash Cannon here. Well, no, then Jirachi comes. Then Jirachi, but Jirachi doesn't have anything to threaten me with. Earth Power threatens everything, except for the. I mean, even it sort of threatens the Azumarill. I guess we just go for another Lava Plume because at this point, Muck is gone. You know, even if this doesn't kill, then the burn will. The burn at least takes it down. Okay, so we did have Drain Punch. That was one thing I was sort of thinking he might have, but in the end he didn't have. In the end he did have it. But yeah, I should have gone for the Earth Power. Should have gone for the Earth Power there. But Muck is now completely potatoed. So he's probably gonna think I'm gonna switch out, probably try and set up the thing again. But yeah, this thing is no longer threat potential. So I think we just go into this one and we do some reversals. Okay. I love this match. This match is great. I don't want to get greedy. I want to get the stuff. He thought it was, yeah, okay, he did call the switch, but burn. Takes that thing down. Now I get to see what he brings in. If he is bringing in, so now Alolan Muck has been eliminated. It is just Jirachi, Croco, and Azumarill. Really wish I had Flamethrower on this thing. I actually had Flamethrower on it. I took that off for Chilling Reception. But, I mean, either way, we're fantastic here. Either way, we're fantastic. He's probably going to think I'm going to use Chilling Reception and then just pivot out, so he might keep in and use Psychic. But what is this thing? Is it Chesto Rest? That would make sense why he doesn't want to get put to sleep if it is Chesto Rest. So that could make sense. Oh, Power Herb Meteor Beam. Okay. Is overflowing with space power. I like this. What's his last move? Doesn't take me out, though. Yawn. Okay, yeah, at this point... Slash, you no longer need to do anything. At this point, Sand Slash is just kind of sack fodder, which, I mean, it's good, but I don't need it anymore. I think a Psychic would take me down from here, so putting this thing to sleep or making him U-turn out, either way is good. Like, so it's Power or Meteor Beam. Yep, right call. Yeah, no chance we survive that. No shot. Which means Heatran just comes in. Which means Melty Face the Heatran just comes in. And it... Okay, yeah, Melty Face just does what a Melty Face does. Melty Heatran the Melty Face. Go Heatran, the Sinnoh champion. This was a fantastic match. I love this. Yeah, Lava... He's a Meteor Beam Psychic U-turn. Yeah, this thing doesn't have anything to Heatran. He only has the Azumarill and the Crocolore to deal with Heatran, and I think Crocolore shouldn't be able to handle... Like, as long as I have Rillaboom in play, we're good on the front of... we're good on the front that is... The Azumarill, unless he saps it, but I don't think he'd be sap sip or Azumarill. Bubbly buddy. Bubbly buddy. Yep, now we can check the Azumarill to see what it is. Yeah, we just need to go fish for a burn here. Judging by the damage, we'll be able to tell whether or not it's what it is. Burn. Ooh, belly drum. Fun. Okay. I like it. Okay, so it's not AV. Okay. I think he is then very likely... He is then very likely SapSipper. He is very, very likely SapSipper then. Alright. I like this. Which means, so Belly Drum, Aqua Jet, Liquidation, or Trailblaze? What does he got? Does he win this here? Because there's no way he'd be running huge power and... There's no way he'd be running huge power and he'd be running Belly Drum, so he is SapSipper. No burn, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, I think... He's gonna have high horsepower, not high horsepower, so he's gonna have Trailblaze? Ice Punch or something? Okay, Trailblaze. Unless he's running, yeah, he's probably running a little bit of speed. Play rough, though. Survived! Yeah, he is definitely SapSipper. He is very SapSipper on this. Aqua Jet. Yep. That is a very SapSipper. Okay, good game. I loved this. I think we just U-turn now. We U-turn because he is SapSipper. Unfortunately, gives it a little bit of HP back. I'm not using Grassy Glide because I'm not going for the SapSipper. Going back in. Boom goes back. So I outspeed him. Which means, unless... I don't think this thing gets Drain Punch. This is going to Rest. But he can't go Chesto Rest. Ooh! And then, yeah, and then the Aqua Jet. But that should mean I take this thing out next turn with that U-turn. Sludge Bomb. Yeah, Aqua Jet just takes it down. So Play Rough, Belly Drum, Aqua Jet, and Belly Drum. Yes. Oh, wait, he still got the Jirachi. Right, he still has the Rachi. Oh, he probably thought I was going to switch. He thought I was going to switch there. Oh, he got the Crocalor too. Ooh. Okay, this is awkward. This is awkward. I think I lose this here. I think I lose this. Unless I can survive. But I can't go for Grassy Glide, because he has SapSipper. Come on. Ah! Oh! Come on, Rilla. Come on, Rilla, you can take it. Come on, Rilla. We don't win this. We don't win this here. Great game with that. Yeah, he was... Yeah. Survive? Oh! That was a great game. Oh, I thought I had it. No. I mean, that was fantastic. That was a fantastic match. And now for the team analysis for our Week 6 matchup against the Florida Flygons and Flygon themselves. We have Heatran. This is meant to be sort of jack of all trades bulkiness. It's meant to inflict a lot of burns. Also, I actually forgot to switch over its ability to Flame Body instead of Flash Fire. That's why I always like to do these sort of last-minute team checks of everything to make sure everything is good. This is meant to be Flame Body. It's meant to go out, inflict burns, high HP, high special attack with modest nature, a little bit of physical defense, so that way it can just, throw out some of those burns. It can survive a huge power Azumarill, which is good, and burn it. Leftovers help with a little bit of long-term sustain, protect us for scouting some things, again, giving it a little bit of long-term sustain. With Grassy Terrain, in fact, it actually can shrug off Fire-type move, ground moves from Flygon, though Ursaluna will completely demolish me. The Glow King is a bit of an interesting one. The Sludge Bomb is there to basically take out the Azumarill if need be. Grass Knot is there for the Ursaluna. If Ursaluna is Assault Vest, I believe this does about half HP at the low end if he is maximum HP, because Ursaluna Blood Moon is just so heavy. Which, if he's not taking any special defense investment and he's just going full special attack, full HP, which is really good because I can survive a hit from Earth Power unless he's running something like Orb or Specs, in which case, if he's running those, he's not running an Assault Vest, which means that my special moves will still do more damage too. So there's a little bit of give and take there. Alolan Sandslash. This is our most likely Terra this week. It's Terra Electric. The reason for this is it's to match into the Azumarill. I have Rillaboom and I have Revavroom, which both match up quite well, as well as the Galarian Slowking. But this is just extra redundancy in the event he is running Sap Zipper. I don't think he's going to run Sap Zipper, and there actually was a very solid case for this week of running the Drifblim and using the Iron Bundle, but I didn't run either of them because, one, Blood Moon Ursaluna gets Vacuum Wave, which would not demolish the Iron Bundle, but it would heavily kneecap Iron Bundle's ability to do things, as well as Blood Moon Ursaluna, especially one that's packing an Assault Vest, can shrug off most hits from Iron Bundle. Same of Azumarill with an Assault Vest, even without Thick Fat. So its best matchups were really not really there, and I would need to run something like Booster Energy in order to outpace it and then taunt the Deoxys speed lead, which, if he sees the Iron Bundle Booster Energy lead, he's going to switch out the Deoxys immediately and not get taunted. Or he's just going to go straight for like Thunderbolt or Energy Ball and wipe me out, so there's really no point to that. This is meant to go in, hit something with Knockoff. If it's a Deoxys lead, go in, hit it with Knockoff. It won't one-shot Deoxys. It has a chance of one-shotting Deoxys. But if it doesn't one-shot the Deoxys, then just follow up with the Ice Shard and take it out. Hopefully he's not running his weakness policy thing that he ran against GoldynGuy, which if he does that, I think I'm just screwed. But that kind of goes into the whole general mentality for this matchup, that I have a good matchup potentially against a lot of what he can do, but if he does something like that Deoxys setup, then I think I just kind of get game ended. Flygon, if he goes in a Dragon Dance lead Flygon, I kind of don't really have much for that. The Revavroom can do some things, but you'll see what the whole Revavroom setup is later. But there's a lot of things on his team that worry me, which is kind of the same thing of my matchup against Draconic tomorrow for the Elite Battle League, and my matchup for Grum this Saturday for my Week 7 of the UNPL. So this whole matchup is looking kind of dicey for me, but my main goal for this one is just try and get like a 4-win, 4 wins, see if I can, get into playoffs. But we're gonna try to win this one. Obviously, we always try to win. But if we don't end up winning it, we can recover. So this is not going to be too crippling of a loss if we don't win. Which, as weird as that sounds, the goal is playoffs, because I know there's no chance in heck I'm actually winning the whole thing. I just simply don't have the right team for it, and I don't have like the skill set for singles draft league at this point. Which, even getting into playoffs is like that's the goal. But I have an idea for Flygon's team, and that goes into Revavroom. Air Balloon Flying. So this is something that I thought of when I realized, well, if he knows my team is overwhelmingly weak to ground. I have 2 quad ground weaknesses. I have Glow King, which, that can survive a hit from it because it's just so specially defensive, but doesn't match into Ursaluna well at all. And Alolan Sandslash, which doesn't even take out Ursaluna Blood Moon with Triple Axle. I would need to Terrasilize into Ice for that, and I'm not doing that for it. So he knows my team gets game ended fairly aggressively by ground moves, which is why the Air Balloon is here. If he pops the Air Balloon, my thinking is, he thinks, well, okay, that's for like a Vacuum Wave or some other move that Ursaluna is going to be running, and I'll be running Terra Flying. This is the ballsy move. I don't Terra Flying immediately if the Air Balloon is popped, because Blood Moon, the move Blood Moon, game ends Revavroom here. It's full HP, 200 physical attack, and the rest is in speed. If I Terra Flying, Blood Moon ends me. If I, don't Terrasilize and he hits me with Earth Power, it just game ends me. So again, either way, it's a bad matchup for me, but you can't use Blood Moon twice in a row. what I am going to try to do is, if the air balloon is broken, he's going to know, well, I'm going to Terra Flying, because why would I not go Terra Flying? And he's going to probably think, go Blood Moon. I don't Terra, because I survive a Blood Moon if I'm Steel Poison. I don't survive if I'm Terra Flying. And then next turn, he can't use Blood Moon, because the limitation of Blood Moon is it's so ridiculously powerful, but you can't use it 2 turns in a row. Then I Terra Flying, because at that point, what's he got? He's got, what, a normal move? Maybe he's got, like, Terra Blast or something on it. Which, again, if he does have a move like that, I still kind of get game-ended anyway, so, like, it doesn't really change much. Or he goes, like, Vacuum Wave, or he goes Earth Power, Terra Flying. You can shrug those off and, you know, get a hit off against him. So, it's incredibly dicey, but it's an idea that could work. Again, it's a ballsy plan, and whether we win or not, you know, it's dicey. The Shift Gear is there because a Shift Gear Poison Jab will take out Azumarill. It outspeeds the Weavile. It does very well against a lot of his team, but there are also a lot of things that it can struggle with. The main one is if he does run physically very, very heavily defensive, what I'm expecting is what he's going to be running on the Alolan Muck. It runs Haze. That kind of game ends me here. That's why I need high horsepower. I was going to go for Iron Head, and I was going to go for Poison Jab as double stab, but I needed Temper Flare as a move to hit if he runs Terra Steel Flygon, and I needed high horsepower for the Alolan Muck, because I don't really have a good answer to that thing, short of Heatran. And I don't really want to... And I can run Heatran and have Heatran fight against his Alolan Muck, but I like that little extra layer of redundancy, and there's other things. It was a bit of a dicey thing, but I want to try and keep Heatran not getting knocked off, because his team again, the Alolan Muck is the biggest worry for me. That thing, again, on this team, the Alolan Muck terrifies me the most, which is saying a lot considering he has a Azumarill, he's got Blood Moon Ursa, he's got Deoxys Speed, he's got Flygon, which can Terra, and he's got Weavile, and also Salazar. Like, his team is terrifying. Wait, does he have Salazar? No, he doesn't have Salazar. That's Draconic's team. Sorry, I'm mixing. I have so many Draft League things that are running out of my head. My brain is all over the freaking place. Yes, Jirachi is what he's got. It's like this team terrifies me because they have both Draconic and Flygon. Actually, both have Flygon on their team. That's kind of what I got them mixed up on. But Rillaboom, fairly standard Rillaboom. Woodhammer is there to game end both the Ursaluna and the Azumarill. Ursaluna Blood Moon actually lives a Grassy Glide. So if it's full HP, Grassy Glide does like, what, 46 to 53 or something max HP in one roll. That's with the Grassy Terrain boost and the EV spread I have. If he is running that, I need Woodhammer to one-shot him. And that's terrifying, because again, this is the kind of the thing about Blood Moon. The move Blood Moon basically one-shots anything that is not resistant to normal, which is a big problem when you consider the 2 things that resist normal are rock and steel, which are both weak to ground. You can't even use ghost types because Mind's Eye lets it hit ghost types with normal moves, which is the reason why, one of the reasons Drift Blim wasn't brought in this week, because it just gets completely obliterated by the Blood Moon Ursaluna. So I need the Woodhammer to take that thing out. And even then, Woodhammer just does savage damage to most of his team. It is a cost of HP, but that's why we've got lefties and we've got the Grassy Surge. Got a little bit of defensive investment on it, so max HP, 80 physical defense, which actually does help it against Flygon. A little bit of special defense to survive a Blood Moon from max special attack, non-Life Orb or Specs, Ursaluna. Which is I mean, I have a little bit of damage I can get taken out, but again, semantics, there's a little bit of risky stuff there. That's why Woodhammer is there. Like, if I have any amount of damage, I just Woodhammer. Take that thing out. If it is less than if it's less than half HP, I think just Grassy Glide is the right call. Again, there's a chance it could survive, but again, we figured that out. The matchup depends on that. And then there is Swampert. Amusingly, this Swampert is the same EV spread as our last week one, so I actually didn't even need to rebuild this one. It is there to be an auxiliary answer to the Ursaluna. It can survive a Blood Moon, and it 2-shots with Liquidation. It survives Trailblaze, from Huge Power Adamant 252 Azumarill, which is good. But the follow-on move does just wipe me from existence. But it's here for a couple attack things. The knockoff is there to, of course, do knockoff things. High horsepower is there to slam that annoying Alolan Muck. Flip turn is there for momentum. Knockoff does get fantastic knockoff things. This was going to be one of my lead calls, but I ultimately realized I need Alolan Sandslash as the lead. Alolan Slash is the singular most expendable member of the team, and I don't like saying that, but it is there to basically go in and try and take out the Deoxys, take out some items, and kind of go down. That's the reason why, despite having chilly reception on the Glow King, it's not likely going to get activated. I mean, again, by this time, you guys have known how the match has gone. But again, this team is looking a little dicey for our hero. And that's kind of the way that I like draft matches. Like, I love matches where I don't know if I'm going to win or not. I like going in, not necessarily this nervous, because I'm freaking terrified of this team, but I like going in, you know, I like this feeling of just, I'm uncertain. I don't know how well I match up into this. And, you know, are we going to win? I like, this is one of the reasons I love draft leagues, but this is going to be a great matchup. We fight in about 3 hours, and I still have to make my damage table if I'm going to make one.